I was just wondering, now SpaceX and Boeing have both been awarded contracts to build a space taxi.
Like Boeing's like trying to take it like slightly improved because like it's got airbags, but it's still an imprecise landing. You know, it's somewhere in a huge expanse of desert, and it's basically landing on airbags and kind of crashing in the desert.
Elon Musk has just made his most daring move yet by acquiring Boeing, sending shockwaves through the entire aviation industry. Known for transforming every field he touches, Musk isn't here for minor tweaks. He's aiming for a complete overhaul. With Boeing now under his control, could this be the beginning of a new era in travel? Picture a future where electric planes fill the skies, sustainable air travel is the standard, and space tourism becomes a reality. Is Musk about to change the way we think about flying forever? Chapter 1. Why Boeing and why now? Instead of building his own aviation company from scratch, like he did with Tesla and SpaceX, Musk chose to take over an industry giant. Boeing isn't just any company, it's a powerhouse with deep infrastructure, a global brand, and unmatched expertise. Why reinvent the wheel when you can take over the best one in the business? By acquiring Boeing, Musk isn't starting from zero. He's fast-tracking his way into aviation with a strong foundation ready for transformation. To understand Musk's strategy, we need to look at his broader vision. He's always been driven by a single goal: creating a better future for humanity. Whether it's through electric cars or reusable rockets, he pushes the boundaries of what's possible. So why wouldn't he set his sights on the aviation industry, a field that's long overdue for disruption? Despite advancements, traditional aviation still relies heavily on fossil fuels and outdated technology. Musk sees a chance to bring the same innovative energy to aviation that he brought to electric vehicles and space travel. But how did the deal unfold, and what was the reaction? Imagine Musk sitting down with Boeing's board of directors, laying out his vision for a new era of aviation. Was everyone immediately convinced? Of course not. Skepticism and resistance were expected. But faced with Musk's track record and the urgent need for change, it's hard to say no. The aviation industry has been waiting for a shakeup, and if anyone can deliver, it's Musk. Chapter 2. A new era of competition. What's at stake? This acquisition isn't merely a business transaction. It represents a seismic shift in the landscape of global aviation. By bringing Boeing into his portfolio, Musk gains control over one of the world's most influential aerospace companies, positioning himself at the forefront of both commercial and military aviation. This move could significantly alter the balance of power in the industry, forcing competitors like Airbus to reassess their strategies and potentially pushing them into a race to innovate faster than ever before. The ripple effects are vast, potentially reshaping supply chains, influencing aircraft production timelines, and altering market expectations for new, cutting-edge technologies. For traditional aviation companies, the stakes have never been higher. This acquisition could signal the start of a new quasi-monopoly in the industry, where Musk's aggressive approach to innovation sets new benchmarks that legacy players struggle to meet. The aerospace sector, known for its high barriers to entry and decades-old practices, may now face a turning point. Companies that have relied on established processes and gradual evolution will need to pivot quickly, embracing Musk's disruptive vision of rapid prototyping, bold technological gambits, and an emphasis on sustainability. Failure to adapt could mean obsolescence, as the industry's pace accelerates under Musk's influence. However, this consolidation of power raises critical questions about regulatory oversight and market fairness. Will antitrust regulators step in to scrutinize Musk's growing influence over Boeing? The merger isn't just about controlling the commercial aviation sector, it's also about gaining a foothold in the defense industry. Boeing's deep ties to government projects and its role as a major military contractor mean that Musk's acquisition could extend his influence into national security domains. where sensitive defense contracts and classified projects are at play. This unprecedented level of control could spark concerns among U.S. government agencies and international partners about the potential risks of consolidating such strategic assets under a single corporate entity, especially one led by a figure known for his unpredictable and unorthodox business tactics. The scrutiny won't end there. This acquisition might trigger a new wave of regulatory pushback, both domestically and globally. In the U.S., lawmakers and defense officials could raise alarms about how this merger affects competition, innovation, and the integrity of military contracts. Internationally, Airbus and other foreign competitors may lobby their governments to implement new policies or tariffs aimed at leveling the playing field, leading to potential trade disputes or heightened geopolitical tensions. The stakes are immense, and Musk's path forward will be fraught with challenges. Navigating the regulatory landscape, maintaining Boeing's existing military and commercial relationships, and aligning his ambitious vision with the cautious approach of traditional aerospace will require careful strategy and diplomacy. The outcome of this acquisition could set a precedent for the future of mega-corporate mergers in industries that are critical to both economic stability and national security. In this new era of competition, the only certainty is change. And for Musk, the challenge will be turning that change into opportunity while balancing innovation with the responsibility that comes with unprecedented power. Chapter 3: Revolutionizing Air Travel. Musk's Vision. Musk's vision goes far beyond making planes a bit more efficient. He aims to completely transform the air travel experience as we know it. Imagine a future where the lines between aviation and tech innovation blur, ushering in a new era of travel that's faster, safer, and greener. This isn't just about upgrading engines or tweaking aircraft designs. It's about revolutionizing the entire ecosystem of flying. Could this be the end of traditional fuel-guzzling engines, paving the way for fully electric or hybrid planes? While it may seem like a concept from science fiction, remember the skepticism around electric cars just a decade ago. Musk proved the naysayers wrong with Tesla, making electric vehicles not just viable, but desirable. If anyone has the vision, resources, and tenacity to bring electric aviation to the mainstream, it's Musk. Imagine boarding a sleek new aircraft inspired by Tesla's minimalist design and cutting-edge technology. These planes could feature energy-efficient cabins designed for maximum comfort, intelligent climate control systems, and enhanced noise reduction. The in-flight experience might be entirely reimagined, with interactive, touch-sensitive surfaces, virtual reality entertainment, and augmented reality windows that provide real-time information about the journey. Passengers could experience seamless connectivity throughout the flight as Musk leverages his Starlink satellite network to provide high-speed internet, making in-flight Wi-Fi fast, reliable, and accessible everywhere on the globe, even over remote ocean routes. One of the most ambitious aspects of Musk's vision could be the introduction of autonomous flying technology. While the idea of self-flying planes might sound daunting to many travelers, it's important to remember the skepticism that surrounded self-driving cars just a few years ago. Now, autonomous vehicles are not only on the roads, but are proving to be safer in many scenarios than human drivers. With Musk's extensive experience in AI and automation, it's not a question of if autonomous planes will take flight, but when. By reducing the reliance on human pilots, who are subject to fatigue and error, autonomous systems could significantly enhance flight safety, reducing the likelihood of accidents caused by human mistakes. In the short term, we could see the implementation of advanced autopilot systems that go beyond current capabilities, potentially handling takeoffs, landings, and navigation with minimal human input. This technology could also be integrated with Musk's AI advancements, from Tesla's full self-driving software, which has already shown its ability to navigate complex environments. Imagine a system that can dynamically adjust flight paths in real time based on weather data, air traffic, and other factors, optimizing for both safety and efficiency while minimizing fuel consumption. Beyond the aircraft itself, Musk might also aim to disrupt the entire infrastructure of air travel. This could involve integrating electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) aircraft for urban air mobility, reducing congestion at major airports and enabling quicker, more efficient transfers. Imagine taking a Tesla-branded eVTOL shuttle from a city center directly to the airport runway, bypassing traffic and cutting down travel time. Additionally, we might see advancements in sustainable airport design, with Tesla's solar technology powering terminals and charging stations for electric planes. The push towards eco-friendly travel could align well with global efforts to reduce carbon emissions. Aviation is one of the most significant contributors to greenhouse gases, but Musk's focus on sustainable energy could lead to breakthroughs in electric propulsion or hybrid engines, drastically cutting emissions. Battery technology, long seen as the limiting factor in electric aviation, might be revolutionized by Musk's ongoing work at Tesla and SpaceX. With advances in energy density and faster charging capabilities, it's conceivable that short-haul electric flights could become a reality within a decade, with long-haul electric or hybrid flights following as the technology matures. The implications for travelers are profound. Reduced noise pollution, lower ticket prices due to savings on fuel, and a vastly improved in-flight experience could make air travel more accessible and enjoyable. On a broader scale, this shift could set a new standard for the industry, compelling other airlines and manufacturers to adopt similar technologies and practices, leading to a new era of sustainable, efficient, and innovative aviation. In essence, Musk isn't just setting out to improve aviation. He's looking to redefine it entirely. The question is no longer whether these changes are possible, but rather how soon they will become our new reality. For travelers, this could be the beginning of a seamless, eco-friendly, and highly automated era of air travel, where the future of flight is limited only by the bounds of imagination. Chapter 4: Beyond the Skies. Musk's ambitions in space. Musk's acquisition of Boeing is more than just a strategic play in commercial aviation. It's a bold step toward realizing his ultimate dream of making space travel accessible to all. This isn't a new ambition. Musk has spent years with SpaceX breaking barriers, launching reusable rockets, and paving the way for human space exploration. Now, with Boeing's extensive experience in aerospace and defense, coupled with SpaceX's cutting-edge technology, the possibilities for a new era in space travel seem almost limitless. Could this acquisition be the final piece in the puzzle for Musk's vision of commercial space tourism? If so, we might be witnessing the birth of a new industry that could redefine humanity's relationship with the cosmos. Imagine a future where booking a flight to orbit Earth is as simple as booking a transcontinental trip today. With Boeing's expertise in building durable, reliable spacecraft and SpaceX's innovations in reusable rocket technology, we could see the development of a new class of spacecraft specifically designed for civilian passengers. These wouldn't be the cramped utilitarian capsules of today, but sleek, comfortable vessels equipped with panoramic windows, advanced life support systems, and luxury amenities designed to make space travel an unforgettable experience. Passengers might enjoy zero-gravity lounges, immersive VR experiences simulating deep space exploration, and interactive displays offering real-time data about their journey. The concept of space tourism has long been considered the realm of science fiction, but Musk has a track record of turning ambitious dreams into reality. Just as he revolutionized the electric vehicle market and pushed forward reusable rocket technology, he now has the potential to merge the capabilities of Boeing and SpaceX to create a viable commercial space tourism industry. This partnership could accelerate the timeline for space travel, making it a reality far sooner than anyone anticipated. Instead of just a few elite astronauts venturing beyond the stratosphere, Musk envisions a future where ordinary people can experience the wonder of spaceflight. But it doesn't stop at a quick orbit around Earth. Musk's ambitions have always reached further toward the Moon, Mars, and beyond. With Boeing's established relationships with NASA and experience in building components for the International Space Station, we could see the development of larger, more advanced spacecraft capable of deep space missions. Picture a fleet of passenger-carrying starships departing Earth, destined for lunar flybys or even stays at a luxury space hotel in orbit. Companies are already exploring the concept of space habitats, and with Musk's backing, we might see the first commercially viable space hotel, a place where travelers can spend a few days floating in zero gravity, watching the Earth rise from their room. This could be the beginning of an entirely new sector of the travel industry, space tourism. The demand is already there, evidenced by the success of recent private astronaut missions and the growing interest from high-net-worth individuals eager to experience the ultimate adventure. However, Musk's vision is broader. He doesn't want space travel to be exclusive to the wealthy. His goal, much like with Tesla's electric cars, is to make space accessible to the masses. As technology advances and costs decrease, we could see the emergence of a new generation of spacecraft designed for affordable, routine trips to low Earth orbit. In the longer term, Musk's acquisition of Boeing might also accelerate plans for colonization efforts on Mars, a goal he has been vocal about for years. Boeing's aerospace expertise could be instrumental in developing the infrastructure needed for interplanetary travel, including advanced life support systems, radiation shielding, and the construction of sustainable habitats. The integration of Boeing's manufacturing prowess with SpaceX's vision for a Mars-bound starship could make the dream of establishing a human settlement on Mars a tangible possibility within the next few decades. This acquisition could also impact space travel from a logistical standpoint. Musk's focus on efficiency and vertical integration could streamline the process of building, testing, and launching spacecraft. Imagine a future where the entire life cycle of a space vehicle, from design and manufacturing to launch and maintenance, is handled seamlessly within a single, integrated company. This level of control could significantly reduce costs, making frequent space flights not only possible, but economically viable. For the travel industry, the implications are staggering. Traditional airlines might one day find themselves competing not just for customers flying across continents, but for those looking to venture beyond Earth's atmosphere. The rise of spaceports. Specialized airports for launching space tourists could create entirely new hubs of economic activity. New regulations and international treaties would likely be needed to govern this emerging industry, covering everything from passenger safety to orbital traffic management. The prospect of space tourism also raises exciting possibilities for science and education. School groups might one day take field trips to orbit, conducting experiments in microgravity environments that are impossible on Earth. Researchers could book regular flights to study the effects of long-term space exposure, advancing our understanding of human physiology in space. In many ways, space tourism represents the next frontier in human exploration and commerce. It's not just about offering a new kind of thrill ride, it's about expanding our horizons as a species, venturing into the unknown, and laying the groundwork for a future where humanity is no longer confined to Earth. With Musk at the helm of both Boeing and SpaceX, this vision feels closer than ever as the boundaries between the possible and the impossible continue to blur. Is space tourism the next big industry waiting to take off? With Musk's ambitions and the combined expertise of Boeing and SpaceX, the answer seems to be a resounding yes. We may be on the cusp of a new chapter in human history, one where space travel becomes not just a privilege for a few, but a common experience shared by many. Chapter 5. A new transportation era. Musk's vision doesn't stop at making aviation greener or getting people into space. He's thinking bigger. He's contemplating a future where transportation across land, air, and space is interconnected into a seamless, integrated network. Imagine a world where your journey from home to a distant destination involves multiple modes of travel, all working together in perfect harmony. You might start by entering a Tesla vehicle that autonomously drives you to a nearby spaceport. There, you could board a Boeing-built electric aircraft for a short regional hop before transferring to a SpaceX spacecraft for the next leg of your journey, potentially leaving Earth's atmosphere. With Boeing now part of Musk's extensive portfolio, the vision of a unified transportation ecosystem becomes more feasible. Integrating Tesla's battery and electric vehicle technologies with Boeing's expertise in aerospace engineering could lead to new hybrid or electric aircraft, reducing emissions and making air travel more sustainable. Tesla's autonomous driving software might also inform new levels of automation in aircraft, pushing the envelope of what's possible in air travel. Beyond air travel, Musk could leverage SpaceX's capabilities to extend this network into suborbital and even interplanetary transportation. Suborbital flights could offer rapid point-to-point travel, drastically reducing flight times between distant cities. Imagine a future where you can fly from New York to Tokyo in under an hour via a high-speed rocket flight, a concept that SpaceX has already begun testing with its Starship program. This level of speed and efficiency could redefine business and leisure travel, shrinking the world like never before. Additionally, the infrastructure for this new era of transportation might see significant changes. Airports of the future could transform into multimodal transit hubs designed to accommodate electric cars, advanced aircraft, and rockets under one roof. Hyperloop systems, another one of Musk's projects, could link these hubs, creating a web of ultra-fast ground transportation that connects seamlessly with air and space travel. This interconnected vision goes beyond individual technologies. It's about building an integrated system where passengers can move effortlessly from one mode of transport to another without delays, emissions, or significant time costs. Imagine booking a single ticket for a journey that takes you from your front door to a space station orbiting Earth, with each leg of the trip optimized for speed, comfort, and sustainability. This kind of experience could redefine our expectations for travel and mark the beginning of a new era where the boundaries between land, air, and space fade away. If successful, Musk's efforts could pave the way for a unified global transportation network that revolutionizes how we move, making travel faster, safer, and more efficient than ever before. We might be witnessing the dawn of a new transportation era, one where the only limit is the extent of our imagination and the vastness of the universe itself. Musk's acquisition of Boeing is more than just a bold business move. It's a step towards a future where travel is faster, cleaner, and more advanced than we've ever imagined. Will he succeed in making electric aviation mainstream? Could we soon see regular, affordable flights into space? The possibilities are thrilling, and that's what makes this journey so captivating. Musk has turned this acquisition into a story that keeps us all guessing. In the end, this isn't just about reshaping Boeing. It's about redefining the way we move. With electric planes, AI-driven jets, and space tourism on the horizon, the sky is no longer the limit. it's just the beginning. Are you ready to take flight into this new chapter of human exploration? If you enjoyed this deep dive into Musk's latest game-changing move, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content like this. And tell us, what's your take on Musk's acquisition of Boeing? Is it the start of a new era in aviation, or just another bold gamble? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's continue the conversation.